Hey, and welcome to this behind the scenes tour of the Healthy Runner Coaching Program. I'm Dr. Dwayne Scotty. I'm a physical therapist and a running coach, and this is our team of Healthy Runner coaches. And our mission is to help runners train consistently by providing them the support and structure to get stronger and faster so they can live a long life of injury free running. Just like Kelly. Kelly had nagging injuries that kept her out from running for 7 to 8 months, and she was finally able to successfully complete a half marathon. So she wasn't sure that was possible again, but the one-on-one coaching services were extremely helpful in providing her the specific direction that she needed to meet her goal and finally run a half marathon again and stay injury-free. Or Amber. Amber had a big goal of running her first marathon. Thanks to the plan that we supplied for her and the invaluable support that Coach Latoya gave her, which provided her inspiration and encouragement to trust the process and trust in herself and the training. She was able to finish her marathon injury-free and within the time she had hoped to finish. Or Jen, she was recovering from a year-long hamstring injury, which can be very frustrating. I was able to identify exactly what was going on and provide her the direction she really needed with the specific exercises, and then provided the accountability and support with her every step of the way as we got her back running. And she also had less pain as she got back running. So she was able to get back to running consistently, back up to double-digit long runs on the weekends after a 3-year period of thinking that she would never run again. And then there was Amberly. Amberly had a stress fracture, and she lives across the country in New Mexico and was desperate to find a PT who knew a little something about running because she didn't have any in her local area. So we had connected, and it turned out that really all she needed was the specific guidance and direction of what specific exercises, and then a run plan, which Coach Whitney supplied for her, as well as the support, the motivation, and really kept her going so she can actually build up to do a half marathon in a healthy and injury-free way. And then there was Yola. Yola did something amazing. She ran 2 marathons back to back. She ran Berlin and then London. And she was able to do that because of the plan that we designed for her, providing her accountability with daily emails, workouts, incorporating speed training, incorporating pace training, incorporating the right exercises for strengthening and stretching, and really allowed her to complete both marathons injury-free. And then there's Cheryl and Tanya. They completed their first marathon in Chicago with the support and structure of a plan by Coach Latoya. And this is Crystal here. Crystal has been working with Coach Latoya for over a year now, and every single training cycle she starts, every single half marathon, she PRs. She's knocking time off of her running. She's getting stronger. She's getting healthier each step of the way. And then there are beginner runners, right? Our novices. So Coach Kat is kind of our 5K specialist, or someone who's really starting out running, because she is amazing at providing support and accountability and making sure you don't get overwhelmed. And she was really able to take Sammy from never running before to actually start running and do it consistently. And she just recently ran her first 5K. So we're super proud of her. And then there was Dina. Dina's been a runner before, but she wasn't running for a long period of time. So Coach Kat provided her the guidance and support she needed to get back on the horse and to actually run a 5K again. Now, this is not like by chance, right? There is a formula to the success that I described to you here, and all of our coaching clients have went through. And I really break these into 3 lifelong injury-free running pillars. And the first part of our program that is important that you are going to get is structure. And this is a structured not only running plan, but strength plan, because we need both in order to stay healthy as runners. And if you want to get stronger and faster as a runner, you actually need to do strength training. The second pillar of this plan is the support that you receive. Now, the support provides you guidance. So we actually provide clarity on what you need to be focusing on right now in your training. And then you also get the support of community, not only our Healthy Runner coaching team, but all of the like-minded runners just like you in our program. And then lastly is accountability. Accountability is key, right? Because you can have the best plan, but if you're not held accountable, it won't get done and you won't get to your end result and your running goal that you really want to get to. And how do we do this? We supply you the motivation to actually get out the door, get your runs in, do those strength training workouts, and provide you that structure and accountability you need to get them done so you're motivated to do them, and then do them consistently. So consistency is key whenever we're training, as it relates to our running or in our training, our strength training in order to run, right? So we will provide you the motivation and consistency each step of the way. So these are the three pillars of our program: structure, support, accountability, in order to be a lifelong injury-free runner. So why did I create this program? So throughout my career as a physical therapist, I've treated thousands of injured runners along the way. And these past couple of years as a running coach, I've coached now over 300 plus runners, and I've seen some common patterns. So things that I've seen before is runners not having clear structure for what they are doing for their runs or for their workouts, or runners that have constant nagging aches and pains due to faulty training or doing plans that are really not right for where they are in their running journey. So kind of just getting that, plan off the internet or off of your app and trying it out, but it might not be right for you. Also, those runners who are training hard for a goal race just to get back in the injury cycle again. Or those runners that stop running because of either a lack of motivation, a lack of accountability, or worse, suffering an injury along the way. And then those runners that really take a delay in investing in their own running, thinking that they're not fast enough or they're not a quote unquote runner. So they really shouldn't be investing in finding out the best strategies to actually improve in their running and in their life. So what's the cost of not getting your running and health on the right path? It's really the amount of time that you're going to spend searching online for what exercises to do to get stronger, or continuing to have a lack of clarity on what you should be doing for your ache and pain, or really continue to delay in getting started with running and living a healthier life. So just kind of delaying that process of getting started, or continuing to not set a good example for your children on how you can stay healthy, or really delay in setting new goals for yourself to get faster or run longer, or possibly living in constant stress about figuring out how not to get injured, and then having to stop running because you get another injury. And that is the last thing that I want for you, because I want you to be able to enjoy all of the amazing benefits and the mental clarity release that we get from running. So who is the Healthy Runner coaching program for? This is for one of two runners, really, those that are frustrated or those that are committed. So let's talk the frustrated runner first. So these are the runners that are trying to get out of the injury cycle and have not paid enough attention to their health consistently. So this is the runner that constantly worries or stresses that if they're doing the right things for their injury. So you've tried ice, rest, compression, brace, the roly-bally thing, and every other gadget that you found online. Or those that have been told to just stop running, or they've been told by other medical practitioners that maybe running is just not for you. Those that have a fear that they will end up injured before they even get to the starting line, or those that want to get faster, but they're afraid their injury is just going to come back again, or those that get injured when they train consistently using those free plans that you download online, and you really want to learn what your body should really be doing. And then those that are done with rehab, but don't know how to get back to the running that they once had. So they need to kind of bridge that gap. How do I get back to running like I used to after I've recovered from my injury, after I went through rehab, I've done PT, I've seen a chiropractor, I've seen a massage therapist, and now I'm actually ready. I've been cleared to run, right? And they just said, go ahead and start running. So those are the runners that we really work with. Or those committed runners who really are consistently running, but don't know how to improve. So these are the runners that are constantly worried or stressed about their training, and they don't have time to search online. And even when they do, they get confused. And if they're doing even the right things, they're not sure if they're doing the right things. Or those that don't know what to do for strength training or hate going to the gym, right? Also, this is for the committed runner who is spending more time running, but seems to be stuck and not getting any faster. Or those that are training for a race by just using the free plan they downloaded online, but have no structure for knowing exactly what to do for themselves consistently. Or those that want to run their first half marathon, first ultra, and actually stay healthy as they train. And then finally, those that want to show up better for themselves and be a good role model for their families. So how does the program work? This is a 16-week, one-to-one run and strength training, coaching, and accountability, where you get a strategic one-to-one deep dive coaching, which occurs monthly. So every 4 weeks, we jump on a deep dive, Zoom video session with you to provide that coaching and strategy that you need. It also includes focused feedback on your training on a weekly basis. You get a strength program for running resource library, and you get lifetime access to that. All of the videos, all of the spreadsheets, all of the structure that you need in order to strength train to run. You get an online personalized structured run and strength plan. I use the Final Surge platform. And you get a community of like-minded runners just like yourself who are looking to get the best out of their running and stay healthy along the way. And then you get access to our trusted Healthy Runner coaching team, which consists of a registered dietitian, personal trainers, run coaches, athletic trainer, and myself, a physical therapist who is also a run coach. So this is our team here: Coach Lou, Coach Whitney, Coach Brooke, Allie, Coach Latoya, and Coach Kat, and there is myself. And not only will you get the run coaching support, but you're going to also be in a community of like-minded runners, just like Nivian. So Nivian went through our program before. She is in our program again, and she describes our program as being a game changer for her. So because she was able to run longer and it's been more productive because of the community that we've had. And she's enjoyed, the wonderful coaches. She's worked with myself. She's worked with Coach Latoya, and now she's working with Coach Lou. And she just loves the strength program, and it gives her the structure that she needs and the routine in order to run healthy. And she also notes that she was doing strength training, but not the right kind of strength training in order to run. Right. So I know myself earlier in my career, I was doing strength training for bodybuilding and weightlifting, right, and not running. So there is specific exercise that you should be doing as a runner in order to get stronger for running. Or Jonette. Jonette was training using, running apps and schedules that she found online, and she was stuck. She constantly kept getting shin splints, and it was really bringing her running to a stop. So she had joined our program to get back to running in almost a year off, and really helped guide her to avoiding those shin splints. She's worked closely with Coach Lou, and he kept her accountable and made sure that she was doing all the runs that she needed to be doing without injuring herself. Jonette especially loves our community because it's, runners helping other runners, and the knowledge that you're going to get in our coaching team is like none other. And Jonette has went on to run half marathons, marathon, and another half marathon. So she is killing it. She's doing amazing in her running, and she's got some more big goals for some major marathons. So we are looking forward to seeing Jonette continue to advance in her running. Or then there's Ken. Ken was suffering the high hamstring tendinopathy, or the proverbial runner's pain in the butt, this proximal hamstring tendinopathy, or PHT they call it. He had this for 10 years. When we first met, I was able to provide him the structured plan he needed, the strength-specific workouts that he just loves doing right now, and the run workouts that really got him running from discomfort, not being able to sit because of this pain that he had for a few minutes. And then he actually just completed his goal marathon without any hamstring pain and got an amazing Boston qualifying time. So we're looking forward to helping him train for his first Boston, and he's going to be now working with Coach Lou for that. So he is super excited that he can not only sit for the work that he needs to do at his computer, but he's back to running without having to worry about his hamstring pain anymore. Or Francisco, oh man, Francisco's been doing amazing. Francisco is relatively new to running. He's in his 50s, and he really, joined our program looking for specific speed, strength workouts. And, this has been a life changer for him. He's gotten faster. He's gotten stronger. He just ran a half marathon, personal best by 10 minutes. And, most importantly, we've kept him healthy along the way. So he's in our program. He works closely with Coach Lou, and I just love everything about Francisco and how excited he is to learn more about running and crush some new running goals. And then there's Kathleen. Kathleen is just amazing. She's been in our program, and she loves the support that she gets from the group. She's feeling more confident for her 5Ks, and she did much better in her half marathon since joining our program. And we are looking forward to working with her on training for her first marathon. So we can't wait to see her hit that 26.2 goal after running for a while. And then there's Lisa. Lisa, oh my goodness, Lisa was battling hip and Achilles pain, and she really wanted to quit running. So she was relatively new to running. She started running for 5 months. She wanted to quit. She had hip pain, Achilles pain. We had met, provided her the specific exercise she needed to do to actually take care of that hip pain within the first 4 weeks. Achilles pain took a little bit longer, but she didn't have to stop running. She was able to actually build up to running her first half marathon, and she was able to do it without pain. So she finally got rid of the Achilles pain, and she was running, pain-free and faster than she's ever thought that she can ever run. So she is just like an amazing spirit. And, she says that you don't need to be an elite runner to have a running coach. And I think that's a misconception that some of us think that, I need to be an elite runner to have a running coach, right? You could be a novice. You could be someone who's taken up running after, like Lisa did, after her kids, left the coop, so to speak. She had some more time to start dedicating to her health. And that's what we've been able to do for her. And, we highly encourage you to invest in yourself and your own health, because as Lisa says, you're worth it. Or there's Alexis and Rachel. Alexis is working on, she wants to return to running faster half marathon times, and Rachel wants to qualify for the Boston Marathon. So these are the amazing individuals, just like everyone I just mentioned here, who is in our community, these like-minded runners who are going to be with you every step of the way. So you might be wondering at this point in time, am I a fit for this program? I guess the question is, you need to ask yourself, do you want to start running or continue running for a very long time? Are you finally ready to get out of the injury cycle? Do you want to get stronger and run faster? Are you serious about improving your running and health? And are you ready to get the guidance you need? So the next steps to progress in your running together with our team is to book your healthy runner coaching enrollment call. So when you do this, what you're going to do is fill out a brief application. This call is not guaranteed you're going to be accepted into our program. You will get to learn about, or I will get to learn about, your running and your health, and really determine if the coaching program would be a good fit for you, because we know it's not for everyone, right? And if we determine that you are a good fit for what we do and it would benefit your running and your health, we'll discuss enrollment into the program on this call. So go ahead and take that leap, take that next step, invest in yourself, and book a call so you and I can discuss if this program is right for you. Thank you so much for listening to this video, and I hope to talk to you soon.